Hi you guys, I'm giving you updates on what's going on around the world. HuffPost posted today that Elizabeth Holmes sentenced to more than 11 years in prison. It goes on in this article, disgraced Theranos founder Elizabeth Holmes has been sentenced to 135 months or 11.25 years in prison for her role in defrauding investors in her blood testing company. She will have an additional 3 years of supervision release. Holmes won't have to report to prison until April of next year. Holmes, 38, was sentenced Friday by the U.S. District Judge Edward, who sits on the federal court in the Northern District of California and overseeing her trial last year. Edward says he has set a date in the future for Holmes' restitution hearing, according to reports in the courtroom. Some people tweeted saying, "Watching now, it's just amazing that the number of people who support this scam. She aligned herself with all-powerful white men. Henry Kissinger called her ethereal. She has a fake quote from General Math in her material about her Edison machine being used by the military." I'll be reading some headlines about Elizabeth Holmes and about her business about Theranos. First article is from the Daily Mail. It says, award-winning scientist who was struggling to make Theranos blood test machine work committed suicide amid fear from Silicon Valley firm. A 32-year-old CEO was about to fire him, claimed his wife, and this was on September 2016. The Daily Mail wrote another article on March 2019. Says Elizabeth Holmes had her legal team email the widow and demand she return for her Theranos biochemist husband computer 1 day after he killed himself to avoid testifying that the company was built on massive lies. More articles is being printed about Theranos. Former Theranos patient testified blood test gave her a false miscarriage diagnosis, and this was also published 2021. And as you can see that there go Elizabeth saying during cross-examination of her Theranos scientist, Lace Wade, a defendant attorney for loans, pointed out that sometimes you have to fall before you could succeed, right? And also this article from the Wall Street Journal. It says the Elizabeth Holmes trial. Jury hear the first patient testimonies about Theranos blood test. An Arizona medical assistant described the impact she felt after receiving pregnancy result she said was inaccurate. This article also comes up saying Theranos gave a woman false positive HIV results, then ghosted her. This was printed out last year in November 18. Come on. So the Daily Mail came with another backup saying that prosecutors will tell Elizabeth Holmes' trial how falsely Theranos blood test led to patient wrongly being told they had prostate cancer and HIV, and that she knew the technology was defective. And this was published August 2021. And in this last article, you will see as Theranos dramas unwind, former patient claims the inaccurate test changed their life. And it goes on, Elizabeth Holmes, the CEO of the company promising revolution blood testing by taking just a fingerprint for multiple blood tests, was charged with fraud.
Access to their own health information.
What do you dream for? Something in 2025?
That less people have to say goodbye too soon to people they love.
My final thought for Elizabeth Holmes. She started this company in 2003 when she was only 19. She dropped out of Stanford University. As so many media outlets put her as the one to watch, having so much investors into her business, into her company and to see it all disappear. When I mean high profile investors, meaning the richest, investing in her company, and to see that it all crumble in front of her, for her to lie to so many people. The reason why so many great investors and marketing was into her business is the fact that she said this device could diagnose a wide range of conditions, just a few drops of blood. This is revolutionary. The standards of medical testing processes that require vial of blood as much more times. For her company to make $9 billion, I say $9 billion, and to have a scientist, award-winning scientist, to unalive himself because he didn't want to testify against the company. The fact that she'll go into next year, 2023, the fact that she will even have Christmas with her family, to eat Thanksgiving with her family, to lie to so many people, saying that they have had a miscarriage, in reality they didn't, and saying the device worked and it didn't. I do not feel bad for her. The most person I'll feel bad is for the innocent people, and also her having 2 kids. She's pregnant right now. That's who I felt bad for. Like and subscribe. Thank you.